Hey everyone, and welcome back to Investing Talk Podcast. We're diving into a company that's got the market buzzing, but also raising some eyebrows.
WISeKey.
WISeKey International Holding.
Right. Ticker symbol WKEY.
Exactly. And what's so fascinating about WISeKey is this almost paradoxical situation they're in right now.
Yeah.
Their stock price is hovering around $11, which is a significant jump.
Oh, absolutely.
Yet analysts are projecting a target price that's closer to $2.21.
It's a huge discrepancy.
It really is. It's got everyone wondering, is this a rocket ship ready for takeoff, or are we looking at a potential crash landing? So in this episode, we're going to sift through the evidence, examine the arguments, and hopefully give you a clearer picture of what's really going on with WISeKey.
Think of us as your financial detectives for the day.
I love it.
We're going to lay out the clues, analyze the facts, and try to help you decide, is WISeKey a brilliant innovator or a company built on hype?
Okay, so let's start with what WISeKey actually does. They're a cybersecurity company specializing in the Internet of Things and something called Managed Public Key Infrastructure, or MPKI.
Right.
In a nutshell, it's all about securing communication and transactions. In a world where everything from your fridge to your car is connected to the Internet.
Yeah, it's about creating this digital environment where you can trust that your data is safe and that your interactions are secure.
Right.
And with the IoT projected to grow exponentially in the coming years, you can see why investors might be excited about a company like WISeKey.
Absolutely. But here's where things get interesting. WISeKey is sitting on a pile of cash, like a pretty sizable war chest of $26.3 million.
Oh, wow.
That gives them a lot of flexibility to maneuver and invest in their vision.
And they are certainly investing aggressively, particularly in cutting-edge technologies like post-quantum computing and satellite communication.
Yeah.
They recently poured $2.9 million into research and development.
So we've got a company with a healthy bank account and a willingness to invest in the future. Sounds promising, right?
Yeah.
Well, hold on to your hats because here comes the plot twist.
Okay.
Their revenue for the first half of 2024 was a dismal $5.2 million.
Yeah, that's a steep drop from the $15.1 million they earned during the same period in 2023. A significant decline that raises some serious red flags.
And the main culprit seems to be their semiconductor division, a core part of their business.
Yeah.
They're pointing to lower demand and excess inventory as the reasons behind this slump.
Now, this is where we need to dig deeper.
Okay.
Is this a temporary setback or a sign of deeper problems? Are their chips outdated?
Yeah.
Are they losing market share to competitors?
Yeah, it's like finding a loose thread on a seemingly perfect garment.
Exactly.
You start pulling on it and suddenly you're unraveling a whole section of the fabric. We need to figure out how significant this semiconductor issue is.
Absolutely, and that's where our detective work comes in. We need to examine the evidence and see if this is a localized problem or a symptom of a larger issue.
Okay, so we've got this intriguing mix of a company with cash, a bold vision for the future,
Yeah.
but also this struggling core business.
Right.
It's enough to make your head spin.
And that's just the beginning. Remember those futuristic projects we mentioned, the ones that have investors buzzing?
Yeah.
Well, let's delve into those and see if they hold the key to WISeKey's future.
All right, let's start with the big one, their upcoming satellite launch.
Okay.
They're calling it WISeSat, and it's scheduled to blast off on January 14th, 2025, just a couple of weeks from now. And get this, they're partnering with SpaceX for this.
Wow.
Which always adds a certain, coolness factor.
Partnering with SpaceX certainly grabs headlines and captures the imagination.
Right.
But what's truly fascinating about WISeSat is that it's not just another satellite.
Yeah.
It's designed to utilize post-quantum technology for ultra-secure IoT communications.
Okay, so let's break that down for our listeners. What exactly is post-quantum technology and why should we care?
Imagine a world where all our current online security is basically useless.
Okay.
Think about your bank transactions, your passwords, all your sensitive data suddenly vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's the threat quantum computers pose. They have the potential to crack the encryption we rely on today.
So it's like the ultimate code breaker.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where post-quantum cryptography comes in.
Okay.
It's all about developing new encryption methods that can withstand attacks from even the most powerful quantum computers. It's like building a digital fortress that's future-proof.
So they're ahead of the curve.
Exactly. And WISeKey is positioning itself as a leader in this emerging field.
Got it.
They're betting that as quantum computing becomes more prevalent, the demand for post-quantum security solutions will skyrocket.
So WISeSat is like a test case for this technology.
Yeah.
They're demonstrating that they can secure communications even in the face of this potential future threat.
It's a bold move, and it's clearly attracting attention. But is it enough to justify their current valuation?
Right.
That's the question we need to keep in mind as we continue our investigation.
And speaking of bold moves, WISeKey has another trick up their sleeve.
Okay.
SEALCOIN. It's their subsidiary focused on machine-to-machine transactions using blockchain technology.
Interesting.
They've got this ambitious roadmap for 2025 that includes, get this, whole new generation of satellites to support these autonomous transactions from space.
It's a vision straight out of science fiction.
It really is.
A network of satellites enabling machines to communicate and transact with each other, all powered by blockchain. If they can pull it off, it would be revolutionary.
But remember, we're playing detective here.
Right.
We need to separate the hype from reality.
Yeah.
Is this a realistic plan, or are they getting ahead of themselves? We need to examine the evidence carefully.
Absolutely. And to do that, we need to take a closer look at their financials. Let's dive into their balance sheet, their income statement, and those technical indicators you mentioned earlier.
Great idea. The numbers can often reveal clues that the headlines miss.
Exactly.
So let's see what story WISeKey's financials are telling.
Okay, so if you're following along at home, grab your magnifying glass and let's get to work. All right, let's put those financial statements under the microscope. We've already touched on that revenue drop, but let's dissect that a bit further. Their semiconductor business, which is, a major part of their operations, took a significant hit.
Yeah, that revenue decline is definitely a cause for concern. Can you walk us through exactly what their semiconductor business involves? What kind of chips are they making and who are they selling them to?
Sure, they're essentially developing and manufacturing microchips designed for security applications. Think of things like smart cards, those secure elements in your credit cards, or even identity documents like passports.
All right.
They also provide chips for IoT devices, adding that layer of security to the connected world.
So they're playing in a space where security is paramount.
Right.
But if demand for these chips is down, that raises some serious questions.
Yeah.
Is it a sign that their technology is becoming outdated, or are they simply facing stiffer competition?
Those are excellent questions, and the answers aren't immediately clear from the financials alone.
Right.
It could be a combination of factors. Perhaps the market is shifting towards newer types of security chips, or maybe competitors are offering more attractive pricing. We need more data to get a definitive answer.
The one thing's for sure, this semiconductor slump is putting pressure on their bottom line.
Yeah.
And it makes those investments in those high-growth areas like the satellite and blockchain ventures even more crucial. They need those bets to pay off.
Absolutely. Those investments represent a significant gamble. They're essentially hedging their future on technologies that are still in their early stages. It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy.
So let's examine those high-growth areas a bit more closely.
Yeah.
We talked about post-quantum computing and how WISeKey is trying to position itself as a leader in that space.
Right.
But it all feels a bit, well, futuristic. Can you give us a real-world example of how this technology might be used?
Sure. Imagine a scenario where you're using a connected medical device. Let's say a heart monitor that transmits data to your doctor.
Okay.
Currently, that data is encrypted to protect your privacy. But a quantum computer could potentially crack that encryption, exposing your sensitive medical information.
That's a scary thought. So WISeKey is developing post-quantum solutions to safeguard that kind of data, even if quantum computers become commonplace.
Exactly. They're trying to create a security infrastructure that's resistant to future threats. And if they succeed, the potential market for this technology is enormous.
Wow.
Think about all the industries that rely on secure data transmission.
Yeah.
Healthcare, finance, government, the list goes on.
It's a huge opportunity,
It is.
but also a huge challenge.
Absolutely.
They're essentially trying to predict the future of cybersecurity and build solutions for problems that don't even fully exist yet.
It's like trying to build a shield against a weapon that hasn't been invented yet. You're working with a lot of unknowns. But if you get it right, the rewards could be massive.
And let's not forget about SEALCOIN, their blockchain venture.
Right.
It's all about enabling machine-to-machine transactions. And they're talking about using a network of satellites to support this.
Yeah.
Can you break down how this might work in practice?
Think of a future where your self-driving car can communicate directly with a charging station, negotiate a price for electricity, and automatically pay for the charge using cryptocurrency.
Okay.
All of this happening seamlessly without any human intervention.
So it's about creating a decentralized economy where machines can interact and transact with each other.
That's the vision. And they're using blockchain technology to create a secure and transparent system for these transactions. The satellites would essentially provide the communication infrastructure for this machine-to-machine economy, especially in areas where traditional internet access is limited.
It sounds incredibly ambitious, but also incredibly complex. There are so many moving parts, so many potential challenges. How confident are you in their ability to pull this off?
To be honest, it's hard to say. Blockchain is still a relatively new technology, and its application in a machine-to-machine context is largely untested.
Yeah.
And building a network of satellites is a costly and complex undertaking. It's a bold gamble, and only time will tell if it pays off.
So we've got a struggling semiconductor business, a bit on the future of cybersecurity with post-quantum computing, and this ambitious blockchain venture with SEALCOIN.
Right.
It's a lot to digest. What's a key takeaway for investors trying to make sense of all this?
I think the key is to recognize that WISeKey is a company at a crossroads. They're facing real challenges in their core business, but they're also making aggressive bets on potentially transformative technologies. It's a high-risk, high-reward scenario.
It's like they're trying to jump from one moving train to another.
Exactly.
If they make the leap successfully, they could be on track for incredible growth. But if they miss, the consequences could be disastrous.
Absolutely. And for investors, the decision comes down to how much risk you're willing to take. Are you comfortable betting on a company that's essentially reinventing itself? Or do you prefer a more stable, proven track record?
It's a tough call. But let's not forget about those technical indicators we mentioned earlier. Maybe they can offer some additional insights.
Right. Remember we talked about how WISeKey's stock price is well above its 50-day and 200-day simple moving averages. That suggests a strong upward trend in the medium to long term. But we also noted that the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, is hovering above 60, which indicates the stock might be approaching overbought territory.
So we've got bullish signals from the moving averages, but a potential warning sign from the RSI. How should investors interpret these mixed signals?
It's a reminder that the market can be irrational, especially in the short term. Investors might be getting caught up in the excitement surrounding WISeKey's ambitious plans, pushing the stock price higher than its fundamentals might justify.
So it's a classic case of hype versus reality. We need to be careful not to get swept up in the hype and lose sight of the underlying business.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so important to do your due diligence. Don't just rely on headlines or market sentiment. Dig into their financials, understand their technology, and critically evaluate their competitive landscape.
And remember, the market is forward-looking.
Yes.
Investors are always trying to anticipate what's coming next. So even if WISeKey's current performance is shaky, if the market believes their long-term strategy will succeed, the stock price could continue to rise.
It's all about expectations and perception. And that's why it's crucial to stay informed and to critically evaluate the information you're receiving. Don't just blindly follow the crowd.
Okay, so let's say someone is listening to this and they're intrigued by WISeKey. They see the potential, but they're also aware of the risks. What are the key things they should be watching for in the coming months?
The WISeSat launch is definitely a major milestone. Any delays or technical issues could send a negative signal to the market. A successful launch would be a big win for them, demonstrating their ability to execute on their ambitious plans.
And what about SEALCOIN? What kind of progress should investors be looking for there?
Keep an eye on their partnerships and collaborations. Are they signing deals with major players in the automotive or logistics industries? Are they making progress on developing the technology and infrastructure needed to support a machine-to-machine economy? Those are the kinds of developments that could signal real momentum.
And of course, we can't forget about their semiconductor business. Any signs of improvement there would be a major positive, indicating that they're addressing the challenges in their core operations.
Absolutely. If they can stabilize that division and return it to profitability, it would significantly reduce their overall risk profile.
So it's a lot of wait and see at this point.
Yeah.
We need to watch how these various initiatives play out and see if WISeKey can deliver on its promises.
Exactly. It's a company with a lot of potential, but also a lot of uncertainty. It's going to be a fascinating journey to follow.
It definitely will be, and we'll be here to cover every twist and turn. But for now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about WISeKey? Are they a brilliant innovator poised for greatness, or are they a company teetering on the edge of a collapse? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue the conversation.
We always appreciate your insights and perspectives. And while you're at it, why not subscribe to Investing Talk podcast and share this episode with anyone you think might be interested in learning more about WISeKey.
We're here to help you navigate the complex world of investing and make informed decisions. Thanks for listening.
We've spent a lot of time dissecting WISeKey's financials and their technology, but there's another crucial piece of the puzzle we haven't really touched on yet.
Oh, okay, what's that?
Their leadership.
That's a great point. A company's only as good as the people at the helm.
Right.
So let's shift our focus to the folks calling the shots at WISeKey.
Okay.
Who are we talking about here?
Well, leading the charge is Carlos Moreira, the founder and CEO. He's been with the company since its inception, way back in 1999.
Wow.
That's over 25 years in the ever-changing world of tech.
That's impressive. Yeah. So what's his background? Is he a tech whiz or a business guru?
He's actually a bit of both.
Oh, wow.
He holds a Master of Science degree in Engineering and Business Management from the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Lausanne.
Okay.
And an MBA from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania.
Talk about impressive credentials.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's got the technical know-how and the business savvy to navigate this complex industry.
Exactly. And more importantly, he seems to have a genuine passion for cybersecurity.
Yeah.
And a clear vision for WISeKey's role in shaping the future of this field.
So he's not just a CEO, he's a thought leader. Someone who's pushing the boundaries and challenging the status quo.
Absolutely. And I think that's crucial for a company like WISeKey that's trying to disrupt established players and carve out its own niche.
Right.
They need someone at the helm who's not afraid to take risks and think big.
Okay, so we've got a CEO with a solid track record, a strong educational background, and a clear vision for the future. That sounds pretty promising.
It definitely bodes well. But leadership isn't a one-man show.
Right.
So let's talk about the rest of WISeKey's executive team.
What can you tell us about them? Are they experienced and capable? Do they share Moreira's vision?
From what we've gathered, they're a diverse group with expertise in various areas like finance, technology, and marketing.
Okay.
They seem to complement each other's strengths and bring a wealth of experience to the table.
That's reassuring. It sounds like they've assembled a team that can tackle the challenges ahead.
It certainly appears that way. But of course, even the best team can face setbacks and obstacles.
True enough. No team is perfect, and they're operating in an incredibly competitive and rapidly evolving industry.
Exactly. So while their leadership team seems strong, their success ultimately hinges on their ability to execute their strategy, adapt to change, and overcome unexpected hurdles.
All right, so let's bring it all together. We've explored WISeKey's financials, their technology, their leadership, and even those intriguing technical indicators. What's the verdict? Is this a company worth investing in?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And unfortunately, there's no easy answer.
Yeah, I know we've said it before, but it really does depend on your individual risk tolerance, your investment goals, and your overall assessment of the company and its prospects.
If you're looking for a safe and predictable investment, WISeKey is probably not for you.
Right.
But if you're willing to embrace some risk and bet on a company with a potentially disruptive vision,
Yeah.
then WISeKey might be worth considering.
They're a company that's pushing the boundaries of technology, exploring uncharted territory, and attempting to solve problems that most people haven't even thought about yet.
They're a fascinating case study in innovation ambition and the challenges of navigating a rapidly changing technological landscape.
So whether you decide to invest in WISeKey or not, we encourage you to follow their journey. It's a story that's sure to have plenty of twists and turns in the years to come.
And we'll be here to guide you through it all, providing insights, analysis, and hopefully a bit of entertainment along the way.
Now, before we wrap up this episode of Investing Talk Podcast, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on WISeKey?
Is it a risky bet or a hidden gem?
Head over to the comments section and let us know what you think. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Investing Talk Podcast and share it with your friends.
We really appreciate your support.
Thanks for listening.